YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another live, guys. And tonight's live is going to be on 16 players that I believe that are trending that you need to be picking up starting in week 10. So, guys, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna play a little bit of music, and we're gonna get going. And I'm just gonna kind of vibe a little bit. That's how I'm gonna do the lives. I think it helps where people come and stream this video. That way they don't see a long time of music just playing and click off the video. They like country need another one. They like country need another one. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke. I'm in my bag, bitch. I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot, hot, bitch. I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money. I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I beat it. Okay, guys. I make them turn me up. So let me. So when we get started today, I'm going to start off with reading out some news, some recent news. And then, guys, make sure you go to the comment section, put any questions that you do have as far as starts and sits, anything. And also put the 100 symbol to let me know you in here that you support the channel. Make sure you put the 100 symbol to let me know you support the channel. Okay. So, let's talk about some news. Michael Wilson, the wide receiver for the Arizona Cardinals, is expected to play. Michael Wilson is expected to play for the Arizona Cardinals, the wide receiver. So I'm excited to see and watch him and Kyler Murray and see what type of chemistry that they have. Justin Jefferson not activated to the 53-man roster, officially ruled out for week 10. And we knew that, right? James Conner, the running back for the Arizona Cardinals, will play week 10. James Conner will play. What's going on with you, D Lion? What's popping? What's popping, bro? I see you, Mason. Let's see. I see you, Mason. James Conner will be playing. Let me see. Excuse me, guys. This damn bug in this damn house. Okay. Let's see. Stephon Diggs will be playing Monday. We know that. Keaton Mitchell is expected to play. Now, I'm still nervous about Keaton Mitchell. That was one of my big-time plays this week, but he's injured with a hamstring injury, so if you want to pivot off him and go somewhere else, I'm okay with that, but I still like Keaton Mitchell, so if you need to play Keaton Mitchell, you can, but I love Keaton Mitchell going forward. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get to the offensive players. A lot of us don't play IDP. I play IDP, so a lot of defensive players are very important to me. Minka Fitzpatrick will not be playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's out again. Zayu Franklin, the middle linebacker from the Colts, he could play Sunday. If anybody's streaming the Colts defense. Let's see. Kenneth Walker not listed on the injury report. Jackson Smith and Jigba not listed on the injury report, so these guys will be playing. David Njoku will play against the Baltimore Ravens, and Christian Watson not listed on the injury report. Debo will be playing. David Montgomery will be playing. Josh Downs is questionable for week 10. I'm not playing Josh Downs. He's questionable. I'm not playing. Quay Walker is doubtful. He will not be playing, so I'm not streaming that Green Bay defense. Jari Alexander is also doubtful, so that's bad for that defense. Okay, guys, I think that's about it. TJ Hawkinson is listed as questionable for Week 10. I think he's going to play, though. Jamar Chase is questionable. Kyle Pitts, no injury destination. And Nico Collins is out for the Houston Texans. Damian Pierce is out for the Houston Texans. Let me see. Drake London will play. Curtis. Show some courtesy, Curtis. Curtis Samuel is out. I mean, it's questionable. I'm sorry. He is questionable. And T. Higgins is out. So T. Higgins would not be playing. So, guys, the deep sleeper is what's the slot wide receiver name for them? Irvin, the slot wide receiver. That's a deep sleeper. Let me see here. Let me see. All right, guys, I think that's it. If we got any questions, guys, just let me know. I will check on a certain player if you need help with a certain player. So, guys, before I get to everybody, put your comments in the chat. And before I get to this list, I'm going to read out some of the members' comments, and then I'm going to read out my 16 guys that I believe that are trending this week. Nifty says Ford or Cook this week. I'm still going with Jerome Ford. I'm not going to tell you to get off and go to James Cook, even though he has a great matchup. I'm playing James Cook this week. I didn't play him in a couple leagues last week, but this week, because it's the Denver Broncos, I'm playing. Ford has a tough matchup. He does against the Ravens. I agree. Mason says PPR, who you starting? Flowers versus Cleveland, Pickens versus Green Bay, or Christian Watson versus Pittsburgh? I'm probably going with Pickens with Green Bay, but I like Flowers because I think they're going to need Flowers to win against Cleveland in the slot. But in a vacuum between those three players, I'm going to go with Pickens with no Jari Alexander. I'm going with Pickens. D-Lion says, Madden, we get a live lit, okay? Madden, and we get a live lit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, D-Lion. Appreciate that. Okay. So, let's start off with the top 16 players that's trending this week. The first guy is Deontay Foreman. Yes, guys, Deontay Foreman. Now, listen, we didn't know about this backfield, especially with Khalil Herbert coming back. But the reason why I got Deontay Foreman on this list, I think he's going to be the goal line running back even when Khalil Herbert comes back. The reason why they are winning with Deontay Foreman, he controls the line of scrimmage. He's not fumbling. He also is a good blocker. And he's not a great pass receiving running back, but the guy is the goal line running back for the Chicago Bears. Khalil Herbert will get some carries. The guy that's going to be out is Roschon Johnson. Now, Roschon might come in and get a couple receiving for his receiving the ball. He might get a couple targets, about 2 or 3 a game, but the goal line carries is going to go Deontay Foreman. That's the only running back that I'm willing to play on this team. So, guys, Deontay Foreman is a guy to pick up. If you see him out there on your waiver wire, make sure you pick him up. Moving on to my number 2 guy that's trending up the rankings, and a guy that I think that you need to be paying attention to is Ramondre Stevenson. Yes, Ramondre. Now, listen, I've been telling y'all for how long? The whole season. Hold on to Ramondre. One of my big-time subscribers who's been following me, he's a Phenom Crew member. He has Ramondre Stevenson, and I think his record is like 500. And it was tough. I wanted him, man. I know he kept asking me, TD, should I trade Ramondre? What should I do? I'm like, bro, you can't, because I know what he's going to be doing in the 3rd and 4th quadrant. I know how this team is built, the Patriots. They want to run the ball, then play act and hit you with a couple play action passes over the top of the defense. That's what Bill Belichick wants to do with a Mac Jones as his quarterback. I don't believe Mac Jones is going to be his quarterback for a long time. I think they are looking for a quarterback in the draft. But while Mac Jones is the quarterback, Ramondre Stevenson will be catching a lot of passes outside of the backfield, especially in the PPR league. That's good. And he's going to be getting goal line opportunities. So I love Ramondre Stevenson. If you see somebody want to trade you and you got a guy that you're not really trusting, go get Ramondre Stevenson, which I doubt that's going to happen right now. Moving on to my number 3 guy is going to be Aaron Jones. Yes, guys, Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers. He is the only guy that you can trust on this offense. He is the only guy that you can trust on this offense. This guy is the heart and soul of this team. They can probably win some games now with him being the running back. I said what I said. They probably can win some games with him being the running back. Okay, number 4 is Najee Harris. Yes, guys, Najee Harris. You might be like, well, TD, wow, Najee Harris? Yes, guys, Najee Harris. Najee Harris is the guy that I believe is trending. The reason why I like Najee Harris, guys, is because I believe that this guy's going to be getting a lot of carries in cold weather games. And cold weather games are coming up. December and November are big-time cold weather games. And you need a big running back in cold weather games. Now, Jalen Warren's a good running back, but I think they're going to use more of Najee Harris on the goal line. So, guys, I like Najee Harris as a player that I think you should be proud to have on your team, or trying to get him on your team by trade or whatever reason, off the waivers or whatever reason. Moving on to my number 5 guy. I'm not huge on this guy, but I got to give him some respect, is Deontay Johnson. Yes, guys, Deontay Johnson. And listen, the reason why I like Deontay Johnson is because he's a PPR monster. I don't believe he is talented as George Pickens, but he is a PPR monster. So with all those targets in a PPR league, you got to play the guy. So he is trending up in PPR leagues. Moving on to my number 6 guy, and this is a quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, is Joshua Dobbs. Yes, guys, Joshua Dobbs. And the reason why I'm big on Joshua Dobbs, guys, is because he's running upside. No matter what's happening, even if he can't get the ball to Justin Jefferson, which that doesn't make sense, right? He's going to be able to get the ball to Justin Jefferson and even Jordan Addison and TJ Hockenson. Alexander Madison is okay when his weapons are there. Especially he's getting all the targets because Cam Akers went out with a season-ending injury with his Achilles tear. So, guys, Joshua Dobbs is going to have 40 to 50 yards rushing every single game. That's a nice floor. That's 5 or 6 points on top of his passing touchdowns and his passing completions or whatever you accumulate in your leagues. So I like Joshua Dobbs. He's a top 12 quarterback in my opinion. Moving on to my number 7 guy. This guy is a tight end. He also plays quarterback, and it's Taysom Hill. I was one of the only few channels and content creators that talked about Taysom Hill 3 years ago that I said he was a streamable quarterback and tight end. People laughed at me and said I needed to be kicked off of YouTube. And also, whatever you may say. People say a lot of things. People hate on me all the time, and I'm proud of it. I love it. Come on, haters. And Taysom Hill, guys, is probably a top 5 tight end rest of the season. He's getting goal line opportunities. He is the bell cow of his team. A lot of you was asking me about Jamal Williams all season long, even in the off season. I'm like, no, I don't care nothing about no Jamal Williams. Alvin Kamara and Taysom Hill. Those are the running backs for the backfield. So I love Taysom Hill. I think you got to play him every week, even if you got to put him in the flex play, especially on a bye week. Moving forward, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Okay, moving forward, my number 8 guy is Tank Dell. Yes, guys, Tank Dell. And the reason why I believe in Tank Dell is I believe that CJ Stroud is becoming a better quarterback each week as a rookie. Did you see that 400 point? That was 30 point, 40 point, 50 point, 60 point, 40 point, 50 point, 60 point. Yes, CJ Stroud went crazy, and Tank Dell is going to be a residual effect from that. So I like Tank Dell, and I like Nico Collins when they start. Nico is out this week, so I like Tank Dell. I don't believe it's going to be double teamed. So to me, I like Tank Dell. I'm playing him this week. Now, listen, if you got like Stephon Diggs or you got like guys like Drake London, that can be tough. These guys are upper echelon number ones, but they kind of trending down. I wouldn't say trending down, but people are very volatile on them. So I get if you want to play these guys over Tank Dell, but I believe Tank Dell is a must start this week. He's a top 24 wide receiver, in my opinion. Excuse me. Okay. And as far as, let's go to number 9. My number 9 guy is Rachaad White. Guys, he's not a great like runner between the tackles, but catching passes, he's getting a lot of targets. He's catching about 5 to 6 passes a game. That's automatically going to have you guys as a that's automatically going to have you as a top 12 running back catching like 6 passes a game. because a lot of running backs is not getting that type of work. They either a bell cow or they're catching passes. They're not really doing both. Rashad White is getting a lot of work. He's getting 90% of the work on that team. So I like Rashad White. You should be feeling good about him. And I would buy him if I could for the right price, because he's going to catch passes in PPR leagues and nobody else is taking his targets. Sean Tucker is not taking his targets. Chase Edmonds is not taking his targets. All right, guys, moving on to my number 10 guy is Marquise Brown. Yes, guys, Marquise Brown. And the reason why I love Marquise Brown as a trending guy is Kyler Murray is there. And when Kyler Murray was there last year before he went down, Marquise Brown was a top 5 wide receiver. Now, I wasn't that high on him. I'm not going to sit here and cap like, yeah, I told y'all about Marquise Brown. No, I was not high on Marquise Brown. But when Kyler Murray is playing, he's good. He's good. So he might drop a few passes, but he's still going to be good enough to be a top 10, top 12 fantasy wide receiver. So I love Marquise Brown. Moving forward to my quarterback, and it's Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, I told people not to draft him early in the season. Now, when a guy start hitting and you can see a trend, you can trade for a guy if you like the rest of his season schedule. And I did. I think Dak Prescott is going to be a top 5 quarterback from like week 9 or week 8 on out. Now, I don't think you should have drafted him because you probably struggled early and you probably got a bad record with Dak. Somebody else probably got Dak. The person that drafted Dak probably don't got him right now. So Dak Prescott, guys, is going to be a top 5 quarterback rest of the season. So pick him up. He got really good weapons. CeeDee Lamb is starting to eat. I told people to be careful with CeeDee Lamb, beginning of the season, not to draft him, that he will be good later on in the season. But if you draft him, it could hurt you. Same thing with Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. I told you these guys they don't suck. They upper echelon guys, but not to draft them, to rely on these guys every week. Now it's time for them to start training. Now it's time to get these type of guys. Going on to my number 12 guy, which this guy, I said he was going to be good all season, and I wasn't right on that. But now he's hitting, and I'm so glad because I got him everywhere. And it's Jahan Dotson from the Washington Commanders. And Jahan Dotson is a guy that has great ball skills, one of the best ball skills as a little, and I won't call him little, but as a smaller wide receiver in the league. He can jump ball you. He can run great routes. And Sam Howell is getting him the ball. So I like Marquise Brown, guys. Guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Guys, I will get to everybody's comments, so make sure you spam the comment section with the 100 symbol or whatever comment that you have, guys. So make sure you put the 100 symbol there. It helps the algorithm out in YouTube. So moving on to my number 13 guy is JSN. Now, listen, there's a lot of mouths to feed on the Seattle offense, but listen, these tackles are getting back. They're getting better. This team is going to be a high-octane offense going down the stretch. I love DK Metcalf. I like Tyler Lockett. I like JSN. I like Charbonnet. All those guys, and I like Geno. So all these guys are going to be a good start for you guys. So don't be scared of the Seattle Seahawks, especially Charbonnet, especially DK and Tyler Lockett and JSN. So JSN is a guy that's a young wide receiver that he didn't do good early because he broke his wrist, and they had to figure out some things. But I think this team is figuring out how to use JSN and also how to get Charbonnet involved. And also they got to learn how to get DK. And I believe DK will be getting some good honey targets. All right, moving on to my number 14 guy, and it's Josh Jacobs. I didn't draft any Josh Jacobs, but now that he's got a little bit of wind on him, the team has changed. Josh McDaniels is not there to get cute. This team is hitting you in the mouth. That's what the Raiders is built off of. That's Raider football. And Josh Jacobs is going to be a bell cow. So Josh Jacobs, I won't be surprised if he's the number 1 running back down the stretch. I said what I said. I won't be surprised if Josh Jacobs is the number 1 running back down the stretch. He's getting 100% of the carries. Ain't nobody coming in. So I love Josh Jacobs. Moving on, guys. We got 2 more other guys. Then I'm going to get to everybody comment in the comment section. So, guys, make sure you spam the comment section. Let me see you put the 100 symbol in the comment section to show support to your boy TD. All right. Number 15 is Javonte Williams. I told people not to draft Javonte Williams because of a knee injury. Because we didn't know nothing about it. And that was true. It took him, about 7 weeks? All of a sudden, the last 2 games, he looked good. He looked a little bit more explosive. They get him all the goal line carries. None of that Jaleel McLaughlin and Samaje Perine. And I like Samaje Perine, and I was wrong on Samaje Perine. He less than chopped liver. He might be a soup kitchen player. I said what I said. He's from the soup kitchen. So, guys, and this is not personal to Samaje Perine. It's just for his fantasy purposes. But I love Javonte Williams. I think you still got a window to buy low on him. You still got a window to buy low on Javonte Williams. I think Javonte Williams is going to be a bell cow running back, getting all the honey touches. I said what I said. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. This is cutting edge content. This is cutting edge content. A lot of people, guys, I've heard people say, hey, man, he said YouTube. What? And that sounds weird. I don't care. That's who I am. I'm animated, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. I'm gonna give y'all the raw facts, right? I'm gonna give it to y'all raw. So I appreciate everybody who's always here, supporting, hitting the like button, and also putting the 100 symbol in the comment section, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. All right, going on to number 16 is Dalton Kincaid. Yes, guys, Dalton Kincaid. Now I wouldn't hire no Dalton Kincaid, telling people to draft him, but you see it changed about week 6 or 7. This guy's been getting about 8 targets a game. You can play him in the flex in some leagues. Just depends on what you got. Dalton Kincaid is the number 2 wide receiver on this team. It's Stephon Diggs, then Dalton Kincaid. Gabe Davis and Khalil Shakir, they fading off. I mean, Khalil Shakir is going to be good, but I like Dalton Kincaid over him. I still need to see a little bit more. Gabe Davis, you know what he is. He's the most boom or bust player in fantasy football. He can give you 0 or he can give you 30 points or 0 points. 30 points, 0 points. 30 points, 0 points. That's what Gabe Davis is. But Kincaid is going to be 8 targets. 8 week, 8 targets. 8 targets. 8 targets. 8 targets. So those are my 16 guys. So let me get to everybody's question in the comment section. Yes, sir, guys. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Let's see how many likes we got in here. Guys, we got 19 likes and 36 people. I see some of you waiting for you to get your comment at, and I'm going to start treating you the same way. I'm going to start waiting. I know the ones who hit the like button. So you keep waiting for me to read out your comment to hit the like button. I'm going to get to everybody. I get to everybody comment every single live. So let's start. Let me see what I got down here at the bottom. Let me see. Lindell says, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. D-Line says, YouTube. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro. Okay. Charlene, what's going on with you, Charlene? She says, good evening, TD. Thank you, Charlene. Always supporting the channel. She said, did you look at the Miami DST? Yes, I did. I did look at the Miami DST, and I didn't like the playoff schedule. I was a little bit nervous with the playoff schedule. They got a couple tough games. But I think they okay. I don't think they chop liver. They okay. It looks like it will be you and I. Yes. Yes, it was in the beginning of the chat, in the beginning of the stream. She says, maybe you can ask me some questions. Yes, I always try to think of some questions. You can give really good cutting edge content. Who's the sleeper of the week? Guys, spam the chat. Let me know who your sleeper of the week going to be. Let me know who your sleeper of the week going to be. Shirley says, are you getting reception there? Yeah, I should be. Kenny says, what they doing, Ken, folks? What up, bruh? What's going on, Kenny? What's up, bruh? Nifty says, Ford to cook this week. Ford has a tough matchup. I'm going with Ford. Mason says, PPR, who you started, Flowers or Pickens or Green Bay with Watson? I'm going with Pickens. Pickens, then Flowers, then Watson. What's up, bruh? What's going on, Preemy? Yeah, guys, I went to school with all 3 of those guys. They all 3 are brothers right there, as you see on the screen. Appreciate you, bruh. Always showing support to you, bruh. Yes, sir. Juwan says 100. What's going on, Juwan? And D-Line says Madden, and we get a live. Lit. Yes, sir. He said, boy, my boy, best friend, keep doing your thing, my bro. Thank you, bruh. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dollar Bill, y'all. He says PPR, Monty, B. John, or IU. Bruh, I'm going to go with B. John, man. I'm going with B. John. Now, Monty is safe. I love IU, but B. John, I got to go with B. John, bro. They're going against a great matchup. They're going against the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, you can't get a better matchup than that. I'm going with B. John. But outside of B. John, I probably will go with Monty over IU. It's a need to. Okay, I will go with B. John and Monty. B. John and Monty. George Play. He says need 2 wide receivers and 1 flex from these. Deontay, Dale, Olave, JSN, Keaton, Mitchell, and Fournette if he plays. Need 2 wide receivers and 1 flex. So you need 3. And 4 PPR, brother. I'm going with Deontay, Dale, and Olave. Deontay, Dale, and Olave. Yep, those are the guys I'm going with. Jamar, what's up, bro? Appreciate you. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. They like country need another one. They like country need another one. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke. I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say that shit hot. Hot, bitch, I'm... Yes, sir. So Jamar says, I have Kincaid and Pitts. Is Pitts a drop? No. No, I wouldn't drop Pitts unless you really have to and somebody's out there on the waiver wire that you can pick up. So no, I would not drop. I'm not dropping no Pitts. I'm keeping Pitts on my team. I'm stashing them. But Kincaid is the start over Pitts this week. I gotta say that. I'm no cap. Appreciate you, Jamar. Ha. Yes, sir. George says, okay, we did that one already. Yep, Deontay, Dale, and Olave. Charlene, I haven't looked yet. I will look. I'm not gonna look at this on this live, but in the morning I will have that ready. You always remind me of that, and I got to get better about that. Look, because it's cold weather game, so I gotta thank you for that, Charlene, because I gotta start doing that. I gotta let y'all know about bad weather games. I might even do posts and let y'all know before I even do the live. I might say this game, worry about this game. This game got weather. This game got this. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Let's see how many likes we got. 28. We got to get them up, guys. We got 35 people in the chat, so we got to get the likes up. All right, let me see. Bill Dance, what's up, bro? He says, would you drop Love or Baker if you had a chance? I would drop Love. Love would be the person that I'm dropping. Jeff, what's going on, bro? He said, hey, who would you start, Christian Watson or Demario Douglas, or pick Trenton Irwin, non-PPR? I got to go with Christian Watson and non-PPR. I'm going with Christian Watson and non-PPR over Demario Douglas and Trenton Irwin. Trenton Irwin was the guy that I was talking about. He is the sleeper this week. Marcos, what's up, bro? He says, bro, Debo, Ayuk, rest of the season, half point PPR. Thank you. I'm going with Ayuk over Debo rest of the season. Yep, Ayuk over Debo. Sports Dog says 100 coming at you, TD. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Charlene says Seattle loves to run the ball too. They do. And that's why I love Charbonnet. That's what Pete Carroll wants to do. And they got a good schedule for the fourth quadrant. Isaac said, would you pick up Dobbs if you already have Lamar and Purdy? No. Nah, why? You got Lamar. Lamar going to be your star. Now, listen, Lamar do got a bye week 13. So you might want to be ready to pick up Dobbs. So if you like Dobbs over Purdy, which I do like Dobbs over Purdy, then yes, I will pick up Dobbs. But don't pick nobody up to try to play no matchup. If you bench Lamar, if you tell me, say, TD, who should I play? Lamar, Dobbs? I'm going to be like, come on, bro. Don't always play Lamar. And I know even though Dobbs outscores him, I just believe that you could make a wrong decision that way. I don't want to tell you to make a wrong decision. Okay, there we go. I don't want to tell you to make a wrong decision by sitting a guy like Lamar, especially in tough matchups when they're going to need him to run the ball and throw for a lot of touchdowns. So week 13 is the time that you're gonna need a backup quarterback. Outside of that, it's gonna be Lamar every week, if in my opinion. Charlene says, have Walker and Charbonnet. Let's go. Yes, that's how you squeeze that backfield. I agree 100% with that. That's how you squeeze that backfield. Yes, sir. KL says, Chris Godwin, Devin Singletary, Jackson Smith, and Jiggle. Pick one in the flex. I'm going with Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin, yes. KL said, is Hubbard droppable? Yes, he is. You can't hold him, especially if you're going to pick up somebody like Keaton Mitchell. You ain't got to hold on to Hubbard. To me, I'm holding on to him. I'm in a lot of dynasty leagues, and I got him, so I'm not dropping him. But to me, he's not nobody that I think that you got to have, like he's going to boom out later. This run offense is bad. They don't open up holes for nobody. Maybe if Hubbard catch a couple passes, that's the only thing, a big play. Other than that, nah. Isaac says, I might drop Chuba for an upside guy, cuff or stash. I agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sober. What's up, bro? He said, would you trade Breach Hall for Laporta and Jerome Ford? No, I would not. Only if you was in a tight end premium league with a 4-point premium, maybe. But no, I'm not dropping Breach Hall for Laporta and Jerome Ford. Unless you, no, not Jerome Ford. I'm not dropping Breach Hall for that. Isaac says, Chuba is just an emergency running back. I agree 100%. Sober says, Dynasty. Okay. Is it tight end premium? If it's tight end premium, maybe. If it ain't tight end premium, I'm not doing it. Charlene says Stroud doesn't play well in away games. He plays well at home. I guess you can look at it that way, but I'm not going to get burnt, and he play a good game on the road, so I'm just going to start him if he's my best quarterback. That's all I'm doing. I don't really go there. It's like Kirk Cousins' prime game. A lot of people say Kirk Cousins is not good in prime games. I guess that worked out for a while until this year. To me, I look at other circumstances. I really don't look at that. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Some guys are just great home players. Some guys are not good away players. Sometimes it's the opposite. So I do respect what you're saying. That is true. But I think Stroud is also getting better, and he's learning how to play away. It's harder for young players to learn how to play away when you're on the road, you're hanging out with the boys. It's rough. You got to learn how to be a great role player. Like Peyton Manning always talked about that. As he got older, he learned how to prepare on the road, especially in playoff games. Big Will says 100. Thank you, Big Will. KJ says, what up, bro? Better RB2 to start. Devin Singletary, Zach Charbonnet, Antonio Gibson, or Tajay Spears? I'm going with Antonio Gibson in full PPR over Devin Singletary, over Zach Moss. Not Zach Moss, but Zach Charbonnet. Over Zach Charbonnet. Kenneth Walker is healthy. I believe it's going to be a 50-50 split. So I don't know who's going to get the goal line carry. I think Zach Charbonnet is going to get a goal line carry, but I'm not going to tell you to play him over Antonio Gibson, who's been catching 5 passes a game in a full PPR league. Now, if you don't got any kind of like kick return or special teams yards that your guys can accumulate, you could go with Zach Charbonnet. I also like Tajay Spears too, but I'm going to go with Antonio Gibson in full PPR. I think he's trending a little bit. He's trending. Isaac, 100, bro. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Lindale. D-Lion says, YouTube. KJ says, is Fournette playing this week? Monday night. Is Fournette playing this week? I think he's playing, but I'm not trusting him. I'm not trusting him. Guys, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Isaac says, glad I got Kincaid because Goddard went down. Yes. Yep. Sometimes, man, it's luck. Like you just happen to have a great handcuff and the guy goes down. That's where the luck comes in fantasy football. It ain't always, to me, in the summer, it's not luck. It's actually a skill set in the summer. But when it comes to in the season, you kind of gotta, if you got a handcuff and that guy goes down, that was just kind of like a luck thing. And that's kind of like an oxymoron where a luck is a guy going down with an injury, which that's not really true. Like if somebody got hurt. So sometimes another man's injury is another man's treasure. I say that. Charlene said it's sad that Bryce Young is better than Hubbard. Yes. I don't think it's said that he's better than Hubbard. He's the quarterback, and he's the quarterback of the future, number 1 overall pick. Jeff, what's going on with you, bro? I just say always, like, I know you do, bro. I know you do. I know you. Soon as you come in, you hit that like button. I see it. I watch the like buttons as they happen, and I see who come in. This is what I think YouTube need to do. They cover up for the people who follow, where you don't really got to be accountable. You can hit the like button, you can put the thumbs down button, and they don't show who it is. I think they need to start showing people who it is. That's what I think, but they want to protect y'all. They don't want y'all to feel pressure to hit the like button. But I think you should. I think you should need to show what people are doing. Just like I need to show what I'm doing. I think people who hit the thumbs down button need to show who you are. That don't mean I'm gonna boot you. It's just I know you don't. I know you're gonna hit the thumbs down button, and sometimes if it's good content, I'm gonna know who you is. You just hate. But sometimes I just probably deserve a thumbs down. I don't mind a thumbs down, but you don't got to hit no like button every single time. As long as you hit a button, I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I do need that. KJ says, "Do you like the Chiefs defense? Came in a little late. You good, bro? You good, KJ?" Yes, I love the Chiefs defense rest of the season, bro. Do not drop that defense. That is, to me, that's the number 1 defense in the league. I said what I said, even with a Nick Bolton injury, that's the best defense in the league. I said what I said. I love the Chiefs. Isaac says Noah Brown. I like Noah Brown. I think he's going to have a good opportunity this week, especially with Nico being down. I'm not saying that Noah going to go for no 100 yards, but I think he can have 5 or 6 catches for 5 or 6 catches for about 60 yards, maybe a touchdown. Jacob, what's up, bro? He said Robert Woods sleeper this week. Yeah, if he's playing, I think he's going to play, but I'm not really on him. I'd rather play Noah Brown over. But he's definitely been getting a lot of targets when he was healthy. Okay, this says sleeper of the week, coach defense. Okay, I like that. Durf boy, he said, "What's good, bro? I'm starting CMC and Breach Hall. Do I start JT Walker or James Conner at the flex?" He says, "I'm starting CMC and Breach Hall. Do I start JT Walker or James Conner at the flex?" I think you got to start JT. You got to start CMC, Breach Hall, and JT at the flex. So CMC and Breach Hall, and you start JT over Walker and James Conner at the flex. Sports Dog says 18-6 point. PPR. It says 2 wide receivers are Amon-Ra. My 2 wide receivers are Amon-Ra and Deontay Johnson. I do have Gabe Davis and Demario Douglas. Available, was going to go with Nico, but he's out this week. Do my starters look solid? Yes, Amon-Ra and Deontay are PPR monsters. So you got the 2 best PPR monsters in the league right now. And you said, no, I wouldn't start Gabe Davis on none of those guys or Demario. So yes, I like what you're doing, bro, in a 18 league, in a PPR league. D-Lion says sleeper pick found. I love Hockenson against the Saints. Okay. Saints gave up 2 touchdowns to commit and Bears garbage offense. Okay. Dobbs loves tight ends. I got you. Hockenson, I like Hockenson this week too. I do too because of Dobbs. Hawkinson's anytime touchdown, and I'm gonna sprinkle a little on 2 touchdown plus 2,700. Bro, hey, send me some of that if you hit, bro. You've been smashing. D-Lion says, ain't gonna cap. I forget to like until you say something. I be into the comments. I got you, bro. It's all good. Listen. Hey, you put your money where your mouth at. I don't care if you hit the like button. You a Phenom Crew member. you ain't gotta pay for the like button. You didn't pay to hit the like button, bro. But I appreciate you, bro. You always show support to the channel, man. Been watching me for about 2 years now. Travis, what's up, bro? Yes, sir. Brandon, glad to see you here, bro. He says PPR pick 2, Dale, Olave, or Adams. I'm going with Devontae Adams. I'm not going to get cute. Dale is good. I like Dale. I like Olave for his targets, but Devontae Adams is an alpha. I think it's going to be Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, play action, Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs, play action, Devontae Adams, maybe little Jacoby Myers. So I'm playing Devontae Adams as my stud over Dell and Olave. If you ever sit Devontae Adams, bro, you need to trade him immediately. So if this your trade deadline week, you got to trade Devontae Adams if you think you're not going to be playing him. Other than that, you got to always play him because he's a top 5 wide receiver talent. You don't go off the targets and stuff when it comes to a top 5 guy like that. You got to just play him because they are trying to draw plays every single week. Even Antonio Pierce, they are trying to get Adams the ball. Charlene says DPJ, if he's playing, I said what I said. That's cutting edge. I love that sleeper. I can't do it, but I love it. It probably can hit. I'm not gonna sit there and say it ain't. I just can't do it. I'm just a little woo. But I do like Jameson Williams is not that good, so maybe they need DPJ. B growing, he says, yo, hit that like button. Thoughts on Todd Chandler rest of the season? Great stash, great handcuff. Go get some opportunities. Let's see how many likes we got, guys. We got 35 likes, guys. Congratulations. Yes, sir. You know what? I'm about to do a giveaway. So, whoever have, let me see here. Hold up for a second. Excuse me, guys. So, I'm going to do a giveaway today. Because, guys, I like the way you hit the like button. The lights got up quick. Whoever has the highest super chat gets a free jersey. The highest super chat for the day. Or the most. So I will, if you give more than one super chat, I will add that up too. So you're going to get a free jersey. So what I'm going to ask at the end of the live, I'm going to ask you to email me and give me your address, and I'm going to do the shipping and handling myself. I'm going to charge you anything. And usually, if you're not a member, if you're not part of the Phenom Crew membership or the Pro Bowl tier membership, it's going to cost you $30 to get a shirt. So you can pick out your color. I got gray, I got blue, I got yellow, and I also got what I said on the back. So whoever gives the highest super chat will get that today. And right now, Jamar Joseph, you are the winner so far. So I am going to give a giveaway today. I'm going to give a shirt out to who got the highest super chat. Okay. Appreciate you, Big Growing. Jamar says Christian Watson or JSN rest of the season. Christian Watson or JSN rest of the season. Man, I got to go with JSN. Watson makes me nervous. Now, listen, I won't be surprised if Watson go for 30 point, 40 point this week. I'm still not going to change my answer because it's been too volatile. I need to see a trend. That's why I always talk about trends. It's almost like the stock market. I chopped it up with my homeboy. Shout out to my homeboy. Let me see. He ain't here. But first of all, I want to give a shout out to my homeboy. I got a brain freeze real quick. Lindale. My homeboy Lindale. My bad, bro. But and my other homeboy too. He hit me up with some information too. But these guys helped me out with the stock market. And guys, fantasy football is like the stock market. Guys, you got to look at trends. You just can't go and pick a player just because you like him, right? So I'm going with JSN. I love Christian Watson, but he hasn't showed me any type of trends or consecutive trends that he's going to get consistent targets, and I'm going to be able to play him on a weekly basis. So I'm going with JSN, even though I believe Christian Watson can go for 30 points, 40 points any week. Let's see. Jeff, what's going on, bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Will Hayes says B Hall or Monty. I'm going with Breach Hall. Beach Hall. Y'all get on me about that breach. I call him Breach. I don't call him Breeze. I call him Breach. Breach Hall. Appreciate you, Nifty. Ozzy says Purdy is my backup for Lamar because Dobbs got a bye week 13 too. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Thank you, bro. Great job. Yes. Okay. I see what you got going on. Yep. I just said I was just thinking about the defense so no one else gets Dobbs. I agree with that. Sometimes you got to play keep away too. It's just like playing cards, like poker. Well, it ain't necessarily poker, but sometimes you just got to play keep away. It's card games where sometimes you got to play defense. It ain't all about just trying to get the best hand that you can get. KJ says my main starter at quarterback has been Justin Herbert. I have Kyler Murray as a backup. Should I sell Murray if he balls out on Sunday, or should I keep him? Listen, I would say if he balls out and you want to trade him for an upper echelon guy that's going to help your team, do it. But don't do it for chopped liver. As long as it's going to really help your team for a starter, then do it. But if you can't get a starter, then just hold on to him. But I think that would be a great move to try to trade Kyler Murray. And then listen, if you want to trade Justin Herbert, that won't be a bad move. But I wouldn't do that. I would rather hold on to Justin Herbert and sell Kyler. But if Kyler balls out, yes, I most definitely would try to trade Kyler for an upper echelon like a running back that I believe that can help my team or wide receiver. Kale says Saints or Chargers D. Saints or Chargers D. This week, man, I think it's going to be the Chargers D. The Saints got a tough matchup. I'm gonna go with the Saints. It's close, but I'm going with the Saints. The Vikings is good. Josh Dobbs got a good floor with rushing the ball, but I don't believe he's gonna have 3 or 4 passing touchdowns or anything. I believe he could throw for 1 and rush for 1. I believe that game could be 17-21, and that's okay. I'm okay with playing at DST for that. I believe the Chargers and the Lions both can put up 21 points. So I don't believe either of those defenses is going to be really good. KL says, would you drop Darrell Henderson? Yes, if I had needed to. Yes, I would. Kevin Scott says, I traded Kyler Murray for Puka. I have Josh Allen. Did I get enough? I think you did. I believe Matthew Stafford will be back, especially for the 4th quadrant. And you got a guy like Puka who's getting super targeted. I'm okay with that. You got Josh Allen. You was never going to play Kyler Murray over Josh Allen. I love that move. Went on and got Puka for the low. I think that's a good move. I'm going to give that a B+. That's a great move, brother. Great job, Kevin. Great job, Kevin. Isaac says, people say if you got 2 good tight ends, you got to trade one. I don't agree with that. No, you ain't got to do anything with what nobody says. I think you got to do what's sufficient for your team. It's all about your team. D-Lion, oh yeah, we did that one already. Uh-oh. Dean James, where you been, bro? Damn. I ain't seen you all year, bro. Maybe my memory is bad. That's one of my homies right here, guys. He's been supporting the channel for a long, long time. Appreciate you, bro. He said Zay Flowers or Romeo Dobbs this week, full PPR. I'm going with Zay over Romeo. Yes, sir, Dean. Life and Sports Talk with Jake. Life and Sports Talk with Jake. What's going on with you, bro? He says, hey, what's good, man? Half point PPR. Javonte, James Conner, James Cook. I'm going with Javonte. Let me break that down. The reason why I'm going with Javonte, he's the bell cow. I know y'all like when I break it down. The reason why I'm going with Javonte is because Javonte is getting all the honey touches. Jaleel McLaughlin ain't coming in taking no snaps from him. So is Samaje Perine. Samaje Perine is less than chopped liver. He's soup kitchen. He's a soup kitchen guy. No pun intended for him. James Conner he hasn't played all year long, and he's probably going to be good, but I need to see it first. And James Cook is very volatile, and he has a good matchup against Denver, but Denver defense is not. They actually got a lot of starters back, and they playing pretty good. I'm going with Javonte, who's the bell cow of this team right now of the Denver Broncos. So I like Javonte. Travis Looney, what's up, bro? And Chase Brown says, how do you feel about Kyler? Okay. And he said, how do you feel about Kyler? He says, would you start him over both Minshew and Heineke? Yes, I would do that. Heineke don't got enough cachet yet. So I'm willing to get cute on Heineke. Pause. I'm willing to get cute on Heineke. Minshew, I'm willing to get cute on him too. Pause. These guys, now if Josh Downs played, I wouldn't do that to Minshew. But I just don't think Minshew got enough weapons. I love Michael Pittman, but that's it. I think this is going to be a big-time Jonathan Taylor game. So I'm going to go with Kyler over those two. I have Hen and Kyler right now. Yeah, I'm going with Kyler, bro. I'm going with Kyler. Dirt Boy! Let me see here. Appreciate you, Dirt Boy. Burning up. Let's talk some business. Ain't no money. I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they trying to finish me, but it just turn me up. Okay, turn me up, Jay. Fresh to death on camouflage. Gotta keep a foot up on their necks, cause. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. So let me write this down. So far, for the jersey, not the jersey, it's the shirt. And you get to pick what shirt you want. I got blue, yellow, and white. So I got Dirt Boy with the $4.99. I'm doing a giveaway, guys. The guys who give the highest super chat or who gives the most super chat as far as me adding them up gets it. So right now we got a tie between Jamar Joseph and Dirt Boy. Yes, sir. Appreciate both of you. Appreciate that. So Dirt Boy says, I'm 7-2 this season with your help. Thank you, bro. I would have been 8-1 if Kelsey had showed up last week. Thanks for your advice. Yeah, bro. It be like that sometimes. You can't do nothing about that. You just got to play your studs. You got to have a concrete mindset where, oh, I lost. I don't care if I lost. I still killed it. I played the studs. I didn't get cute. Now, where you should be mad and worried is when you try to get cute and you sit Travis Kelce for Taysom Hill. That's when you should be worried. So. And sometimes that even work, but I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's like you playing a number and you put $50 on it and you hit. So you try to spend every single dollar you got to try to hit the next number or the lottery number. Sometimes you just gotta take your wins and go back to being safe, right? But yeah, bro, you good. Keep playing Kelsey. Keep playing your studs, bro. We're gonna get that championship. Yes, sir. We're gonna get that championship. Isaac says, I might trade Jay Cook and Godwin. What you think, bro? I think that's good. If you can get something good for him, make sure you get a good player for him. Package them together. Dylan, what's up, bro? Always showing support. He said, a few questions, different leagues at full PPR. All full PPR. I got you. Start one, James Cook or Hollywood? Hollywood. Start one running back, one flex. Ford, Devin Singletary, Flowers. I'm going with Ford and Flowers. I'm going with Ford and Flowers. And he says, start one tight end, flex, Njoku, Brown, Fergie. I'm going with Fergie as the one tight end. One flex, I'm going with I would go with Noah Brown in that flex. over Njoku. And that other flex, I'm going with I'm going with Shakir. I'm not going with backup running backs this week. Moss, I think his reign is probably gone. Now he might get a touchdown, but we're not chasing that. If he get 15 carries, then I'm wrong. I told you a story. If I tell you if he get 15 carries, I don't think he's getting 15 carries no more. Would he get 8 to 9 carries just to keep Jonathan Taylor fresh? Now, if Jonathan Taylor get an injury, that might be different. But if Jonathan Taylor stays healthy, I'm probably going to play Shakir out of Moss and Algier. I think this is a Bijan Robinson because if he don't play Bijan Robinson, if Arthur Smith don't play Bijan Robinson, he can get fired. Bijan Robinson may not get 20 carries, but he's going to get 20 touches. So he got to do that. If he don't do it this week, I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to say Shakir for that last flex play. Great question, bro. Mr. Anderson, what's going on with you, bro? Appreciate that. Yes, sir. He says pick 2, JSN, Gibson, Watson, Michael Thomas, Pickens. I'm going with, and for PPR, I'm going with JSN, and Pickens. I'm going with JSN and Pickens. The reason why I'm not choosing Michael Thomas, Watson, and Gibson, they too volatile. That's the only reason why I'm going with JSN. JSN is going to get more targets than Gibson. He's going to get more targets probably and more catches than Watson. And Michael Thomas gave us a 0. So that's all I'm going to say about Michael Thomas. He gave us a 0, and he threw a brick through somebody's car. And so we're not really going with that. We don't know what's going to happen with that. And Pickens is good. But Deontay seems to be the PPR guy. So I'm going to go with JSN and Pickens. Those are the 2 guys that I'm going with. Okay, let's see. Isaac says, TD never done me wrong. No cap. Just keeping it real. Thank you, bro. Just keeping it 100. Thank you. I don't always tell you the best starts and sits like Forrest, but I give you the reason why I'm telling you that. And I think hopefully y'all understand why I'm telling you who to start. I'm not just telling you a guy. And then when I do tell you a guy just because I'm biased, I tell you that. So listen, I'm biased, man. Like I tell you that. I'm not going to, ain't no shame in my game. Appreciate you, Isaac. Judah, he says Addison versus Saints or really versus 49ers. Pick one. Schultz versus Bengals or Taysom versus Vikings. Pick one. Okay, Adams versus Saints or really versus the 49ers. I'm going with really versus the 49ers. He says pick one. Schultz versus the Bengals or Taysom versus the Vikings. Pick one. I'm going with Schultz with the Bengals over Taysom versus the Vikings. The reason why is Nico out. And I think that target share goes down to a little bit over Schultz. So I'm going to go with Schultz over Taysom Hill. Great question. Ronnie, what's up, bro? Again, guys, before I read out Ronnie, guys, whoever gives the highest super chat or the most money in the super chat, you get a free shirt. I'm going to pay for shipping and handling. So right now we got a tie. We got a tie between Dirk Boyd and Jamar Joseph. So I'm gonna have to do something to pick over the tie for us right now. So if you want a shirt, you can pick any color you want. I got black. I mean not black, but I got yellow, blue, and gray and white. And I got 2 sizes. I got medium, large, and extra large. Ronnie says, "What's good, bro? Full PPR for the flex." Kincaid, Kirk, Javonte Williams. Thanks, man. Still working on holding on to that number 1 spot. Yes, sir. Full PPR for the flex, Kincaid, Kirk, Javonte. I'm going with Javonte Williams. Charlene says, Alec Pierce may surprise us all. Ain't going to surprise me. I don't care if you go out there for 50. I don't care if he go for 80 points. He ain't did it all year. I'm not chasing that. That's like telling me this girl walks by with a with some gorgeous dress on, and all of a sudden I'm gonna go and I want to date her and want her to make her be my wife. You ain't showed me no consistency. Hey, you look good today. Alec Pierce, you played good today. That's it. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go, and you ain't gonna sell me on Alec Pierce. And I'm not talking about you, Charlene. I'm just talking in third person. You ain't selling me on it. I'm not going with no Alec Pierce because he ain't did nothing. I mean, he got more snaps than any wide receiver in the league with 90% of the snaps, and ain't got 200 yards. Ain't got 200 yards. I don't care what, but I'm not reaching for that. Now, maybe when somebody want to put $10 on him to catch a touchdown or something, that might be okay. But I'm not betting on no Alec Pierce. He's hurt my feelings this year. And I like Alec Pierce all season long. And that guy is, I'm not going to call him, I don't call players garbage, but he's not my cup of tea. Pause. Big Will says, what up, sir? What's going on with you, bro? He says, Irwin from the Bengals or Noah Brown from the Texans? I'm going with Noah Brown. Stacy, what's going on with you, girl? She said, should I let Hubbard go and pick up A.J. Dillon? He just appeared on waivers. Yes, I would do that. I'm okay with you doing that. Why not? Now, listen, I think you make sure you got Keaton Mitchell on your team. Don't let Keaton Mitchell be out there. So if you got Keaton Mitchell, then yeah, I'll let Hubbard go and pick up A.J. Dillon. And if somebody else come up, you can drop A.J. Dillon too. He ain't no must hold. He's just a better player than Hubbard right now. Gail says, thoughts on Rico Dowdle? I think Rico's a great handcuff. That's all he is. That's a great handcuff to keep on your team. Tony Pollard's not been playing great. They might start giving Rico a couple more carries, but I'm still holding on to Rico no matter what. Sport Dog, what's up, brother? He said, I have Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta, and Josh Allen is my quarterback, but his bye week is week 13. Jared Goff in on the waivers. I'm going to try for him. I like to stack quarterbacks and wide receivers. Yes. Allen stacks with Cook, Kincaid, and Davis. Right. Yes. So you said I have Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta, and Josh Allen is my quarterback, but his bye week is week 13. But his bye is week 13. Jared Goff in on the waivers. Yeah, I'm definitely trying to pick up Jared Goff for that week 13 bye for Josh Allen. And then you had that stack with Cooks and Allen and Cook and Kincaid. I mean, you have it with Cook and Kincaid, yes. And Davis, yes, I would do that. I would definitely do that. And Stacy says, I picked up Keaton, keeping him. Okay. Good job, Stacy. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let me see how many likes we got. We got 39. Let's get it up to 40, guys. Let's go for 40. Let's see here. Big Rowan says, would you drop either Todd Taylor or Fournette for Dameon Pierce? I'm 8-1 in the 14-team league. Someone drop Pierce. It's tempting to scoop him up. I'm light at running back. Yes, I would say scoop him up because we know now Devin Singletary is not better than him. This offense is not that good. And so that lets you know that Dameon Pierce actually been doing pretty good because Devin Singletary couldn't do nothing. So I'm definitely picking up Dameon Pierce. Would you drop either Todd Chandler or Fournette for Dameon Pierce? I would drop probably Fournette for Dameon Pierce. I would. Todd Chandler, to me, if anything happened to Alexander Madison, Todd Chandler is going to be the guy. So that's the only reason why I'm not telling you to drop Todd Chandler. Fournette, if he gets hurt or anything happen, I mean, you still got Latavius Murray and you got James Cook. That's a lot of mouths to feed. But I'm definitely picking up Dameon Pierce to stash him. Turbo Tone, what's up, bro? He said, hey, bro, love the channel. Pick two of these three, Lockett, Kirk, and Dale. I'm going with Dale and Lockett. Hey, all three of those guys are good. Bro, if you can start any two of those guys, neither one of them would be bad. I really mean that. But if you ask me to choose, you put a gun to my head, I'm going to say Dale and Lockett. Lockett got a great matchup. Kirk got a tough matchup. Dale got a decent matchup. It's all about the matchup. SB Light, he says Jordan Addison, Deontay Johnson, or Quentin Johnson in the flex, 4 PPR. I'm going with Deontay Johnson in 4 PPR. Hector says, hey, Big Wheel, Irwin for sure if Chase is out. I agree. If Chase out, Irwin for sure. I agree. I love that. Yes, sir, Hector. Sam says, what up, bro? Half point PPR flex. Pick one. Irwin, Moore, Aaron from Cincinnati, Moore from the Cards, or Zay Flowers, Michael Wilson, or Christian Watson. I'm going with Zay Flowers from the Baltimore Ravens and half point PPR. Yep. Isaac says Cook or Godwin, not Cook and Godwin. Okay, Cook for Godwin. Okay, Cook for Godwin. Yes, I would do that. If you're good at running back and you dip at running back, yes, I would do Cook for Godwin. Yeah. Yep, I would do Cook for Godwin. Big Will says, thanks, Hector. Sammy says 4 PPR, Zay Flowers or Shakir. I'm going with Zay Flowers. Sport Dog says, I have Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta, and Josh Allen is my quarterback, but his bye week 13. But his bye week is 13. Okay. Jared Goff in on the waivers. I'm going to try for him. Okay, I think we did that one already. Right. We did that one already. Kale says, who would you pick up, Tajay Spears or Antonio Gibson? Tajay Spears. I like Antonio Gibson too, but I'm going to say Tajay Spears. Great top of the line handcuff. Kale says Christian Kirk, Devontae Adams, Godwin, Deontay Johnson, pick 2 to start. Devontae Adams and Deontay Johnson in full PPR. Ronnie says Coach Browns. Okay, Coach Browns or Seahawks defense. Also Purdy or Burrow. I'm going with Burrow over Purdy. You got to play Burrow. And you says Coach or Browns. I'm going to go with the Colts defense. I think they got the best. The Baltimore Ravens with the Browns and Seahawks going against Washington, who Sam Howell is going to put the ball in the air a lot. They don't really rush the passer that great. So I'm not going to go against. You got to rush the passer to stop Sam Howell. So I'm going to go with the Colts. Javier, he says 9 PPR 8-man team. What is Jalen Hurts' price tag? At least 2 guys, even at 18. You can get a stud for him. You may not be able to get 2 guys for him, but you can get a stud. Guy has Stroud as well. I was thinking of Goff and Pop Douglas. Guy is tanking. Would this move the needle? No. You was thinking for Pop Douglas? No. Why would you want Pop Douglas? He's not gonna make a difference on your team in an 8-man team league unless you're in like Dynasty or something. No, you said 9 PPR. Okay, 9 PPR. Yeah. 8-man team. What is Jalen Hurts' price tag? Guy has Stroud as well. I was thinking Goff plus Pop Douglas. Now, you can go down to Goff, but you need a Jamar Chase or something. I'm being honest with you. You got Jalen Hurts in the 18 league. He's a top 5 quarterback. I'm not going for no Pop Douglas. No, sir. Hector says that though they're going to have a good game against his former team, they probably going to look to try to give him the ball or 2. You know what I'm saying? But I would play Zay Flowers on with him because they're gonna probably put Denzel Ward on Odell if he play the outside wide receiver. Whoever's playing the outside wide receiver is going to get Denzel Ward, who's a really good corner. I just says if I give up Cook, I got JT and Swift. Okay, yeah. I think you're good enough at Swift is kind of volatile, but you got JT. I get it. I would do it. Wait a minute. That's skip this one. Shakir or Brown. If that's Marquise Brown, I'm going with Marquise Brown all day. If that's Marquise Brown. I'm sorry if I skipped over that. Ronnie says, thanks, man. Anytime, bro. Josh Cohn says, go Hills. I had to do it, bro. Nothing but love, Dookie. Hey, I'm good, bro. Hey, I love the smell of Dookie. I love it. It smells beautiful. I love the smell of Dookie. Dookie in the draws. Pause. Chris Villa says, Mayor Conklin Okonkwo, Josh Johnson, not Josh Johnson, Jawan Johnson, 4 PPR. Any other sleeper tight end? Outside of Taysom Hill, bro. Logan Thomas. You can play Logan Thomas. Luke Musgrave. K. Otten. Okay, I love K. I would play K. Otten over all those guys. That's the guy. Outside of K. Otten, I'm probably going with Jawan Johnson. I'm probably going with Jawan Johnson out of those guys. But I would try to play Cade Otten over all those guys. And Josh Cohn says, appreciate you, my guy. Anytime, bro. Anytime. Let's see how many likes we got. 40 likes. Yes, sir. Isaac says Shakir Irvin or Noah Brown. I'm going to go with Noah Brown, but if Jamar Chase doesn't play, I'm going with Irvin. So I'm going to go with Noah Brown right here. Chris says all those guys gone. Okay. Wow. So I guess I'm going to have to, I guess it's going to be Jawan Johnson. Wow. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm going to get out of here. And, guys, this is what I want. I want Dirk Boy and Jamar Joseph to email me. I'm going to give both of you a shirt. Guys, and I appreciate that. You let me know what color. Like I said, I got blue, yellow, gray, and white. So let me know which shirt you want. Guys, I appreciate everybody being here. Guys, I don't know. I might wake up in the middle of the night and want to do another live. I don't know. It might be a short one. I don't know what it's going to be on, but I might do it or I might not. If I don't, I'm going to be going live at 10:30 in the morning. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the 100 symbol out on the outside of the video, not inside the live chat, but just on the outside of the video once we over with the live. So I appreciate everybody being here. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. If you need a consultation, make sure you sign up as a Phenom crew member and you can get your first consultation free for 30 minutes. That's a $40 value that you're getting free for 30 minutes. Also, every consultation after that is going to be $20 for the rest of this year. So I think that's a great value. You're not going to get that value anywhere else. Bryce says, howdy. Start 2, Adams, Ayuk, Kirk, or Deontay. Let me see. How does it start 2? I'm going with Adams. And Deontay in 4 PPR. I'm going with Adams and Deontay. I love Ayuk, man, but Deontay is getting so many targets. I mean, if they don't give him the same amount of targets, then we know we can't trust Pittsburgh. But I think if they're going to go and give him 10 targets, you got to play Deontay. So I'm going to say Adams and Deontay. It's fantasygoodsports@gmail.com. It should be in, let me see. It should be. Nope, I don't got my email. Guys, I got to put my email out there. I apologize for that. I apologize. Let me put it in the chat right now. I'm sorry about that, Dirk Boy. I thought I had my email. Yep, there you go, bruh. Yeah, so hit me up, Dirk boy. Hit me up, bruh. Sports Dog says, see you at 10:30. Yes, sir. You too, bruh. And Coral says, pick one to start out of these three. Kenneth Walker, Tank Dale, or Javonte Williams. I'm going with Javonte Williams over Tank Dale and Kenneth Walker. I'm going with Javonte Williams. Anytime, bruh. Thank you. Pick one to start out of these three. Yep. Javonte Williams. All right, guys. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
They might sabotage. I ain't come for peace. I brought the mask, about to terrorize. Step. If you ain't hating, nigga, keep that bullshit to yourself. Get my bop on you niggas. Don't never question if I'm a real nigga. I get a lot for you niggas. Bitch, they thought I was finished, but I got a lot for you niggas. Lil John on them niggas. I'm the bra on them niggas. I'm the hottest in the business. Okay, put me in the mix. I can tell you used to lame niggas that ain't this. Think you coming up a bag, you ain't getting shit. You say wanna fuck, but now she see a nigga lit. Country for life in this bitch. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up. Now they see I be that energy. I make them turn me up. Yeah, I know they tryna finish me, but it just turn me up. Turn me up, yeah. I'm like Block Boy, look alive, look alive. I'm married to that money and I keep her by my side. They thought I wouldn't be shit, so why they face look so surprised. You ain't a real nigga, you just pussy in the sky. Whoa, yeah, look at a nigga now. When I put up to the jeweler, I'ma tell that nigga go and bust it down. Tryna count the money, damn homie, I done lost track of their mind. Turn me up, this that hot shit, it was kinda looking like a drought. I don't do this for the clout, bitch. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some bands on it. Okay, turn me up. Do your dance on it. She ain't tryna fuck unless you got some racks on it. Okay, turn me up. They don't want no smoke, I'm in my bag. Bitch, I'm rolling up. They say this shit hot. Bitch, I'm burning up. Yeah, let's talk some business. Ain't no money, I ain't showing up. Don't know how to act. A bunch of country niggas pulling up. Okay, turn me up. Now they say they want that country shit. Okay, now turn me up.